feet right now.
Oh, your shoes.
Now, those things on your feet, how many of you have more than one pair? Go ahead and raise your hand if you have more than one pair of shoes. Now, could you imagine only having one pair and having to share those with your brothers and sisters? Or not even having any at all? Now, many children around the world, they have to walk to school, they have to walk to get water for their family, they have to walk to do anything, and they don't have any shoes. The only problem is that they're missing shoes. Now, poverty has taken shoes from children who need them for protection from disease and brighter futures to attend school. And by purchasing a pair of Tom's shoes, you're not only supporting Tom's, which is a company that's going out to help change the world, but you're also ensuring through the one-for-one movement that by buying a pair of shoes, another child is getting a pair of shoes. And if more become aware of Tom's and the one-for-one movement, then we can impact the whole world just by helping out just a little bit. Now, this is a map of the world where Tom's shoes is needed and where they're giving. The brighter countries are the more where they're donating the most. But if you look right here, the number one is the United States. That's because they're giving shoes in Louisiana, Mississippi, Kentucky, and even in the state of Florida. Now let's look closer at this problem that's growing. There are over 1 billion diseases that can be transmitted through the foot. Soil-transmitted diseases are the leading cause of disease in children in many countries without shoes. Without shoes to protect their feet from glass and rocks and other things, children are getting their feet cut, they're developing sores, which are in turn getting infected. Now also, children can't go to school without shoes. Most schools, even in developing and third world countries, they have uniforms and dress codes, and they have to have shoes, and they can't go to school because they don't have any shoes. And also, if they're sick, they can't really focus on their studies. So now we know the problem, let's see how we can change that. By purchasing a pair of Toms, you're supporting Toms and increasing their ability to reach others. More shoes are invested in the giving shoes right here. At the bottom is the actual shoes that they give to children. They're kind of like the shoes I'm wearing right now, the Tom's Classics, except for the bottom soles are a little bit more reinforced so they can get a better wear out of them. Through one-for-one, when you purchase a pair of Toms, they're going to give these pair of Toms right here to a child who needs it. And that's basically with the one-for-one movement. Every one pair purchase gives another one pair to another child. So now you know the answer. Let's look at what we can do in the future. By giving shoes in developing areas, you invest in their future. Shoes allow for children to go to school and get educated, as well as protecting them from diseases. So it keeps them healthy and helps them get through life. And if you have a healthy, well-educated child, they can go back and in turn give to their community. They can help their families and help become a source of inspiration for everyone else in their community to learn to grow. By supporting Toms, you're helping a company that is going to go out and help people, and you're helping them grow. You're helping them become a household name, and through word of mouth, you're making them grow bigger. Toms is already starting a new initiative called Tom's Eyewear, where you can buy a pair of sunglasses, and through one-for-one, that money is going to be donated to help women and girls in, I think it was Nicaragua maybe, and they're going to use that money to take them to the eye doctor to help them get eyeglasses to help them to see better because they're really bad with eyesight down there. So by this you can support Toms and help people. So then what's your next step? You can go to this website right here, www.toms.com/ourmovement, and learn more information. Toms is helping the world in the simplest form and fashion that we take for granted every single day. They're helping children attend school and keeping them healthy, and in turn giving to a community that needs it. According to Tom's website, over 1 million pairs of shoes have already been given away. But that's not enough. We need to keep giving. Again, you can learn more at this website. You can also go there. That's their actual website where you can look and see the different forms of Toms right here. You see they're not just the classics that you look right there. They also have wedges and the cordones that are meant to look like wingtips, and you can even lace those up. So in conclusion, I want you to think about how long it took you to pick your shoes up today. Think about how long you had to think about what you were going to wear. Think about your future. And maybe you should think harder for the tomorrow.